Alrighty guys, just checking my mic, give me a second. Alrighty guys, welcome back to another part 2 of the gaming show, where I give you guys all the games, updates, news, and much more. Pretty much just like the video says, we're just gonna be relaxing with Eve today. Like I said, we're just, yeah. I actually almost said it, the same sentence I just said. Like, I'm actually tired, you guys, so bear with me. So I really should not be playing this game right now, but because of how tired I am, but I'm just kind of getting through the game anyway, so.
Espera.
So yeah, so if I don't talk a lot, that's pretty much the main reason. So just bear with me with that. But yeah, no, it's just, in this video we're just gonna be kind of relaxing and just, I got my coffee just so I don't fall asleep during stream like I do with Twitch and my other long video YouTube. And technically I don't think I would go asleep playing this kind of game, but it has happened before, so.
Un final fantástico. Un tren encima del ascensor. No parece nada sencillo.
Subamos a ver qué hay.
Se usaría ese ascensor para limpiar los vagones. ¿Usamos el panel de control para cruzar? La salida por ese lado. Vaya, qué incómodo. Puede que tenga que ver con el tren.
Vale, volveré a registrar el tren.
Actually, just letting you guys know, we are pretty close to the Taki mode.
Detecto una señal de núcleo desde abajo. Vamos a tener que atravesar el alcantarillado.
¿Otra cloaca? Yo preferiría no mojarme.
Esta red se construyó sobre el sistema de alcantarillado. Si no te gusta, busquemos otro camino. ¿Qué ha sido ese ruido?
Ese ruido no es normal. ¿Por qué está saliendo del canal del escuadrón aéreo?
Los nativos no deberían piratear la comunicación.
¿Eh? Ese sonido parece el patrón negativo del núcleo alfa.
¿Qué demonios? ¿Qué está pasando ahí abajo?
Vamos a tener que averiguarlo. Deprisa.
Ese sonido podría ser una superviviente del escuadrón aéreo.
Vale, Lily. Seré breve.
Necesito esta línea de comunicación.
¡Oh, qué malo!
¿Qué? Pero si me has interrumpido.
Parad. Hay que concentrarse.
Yeah, so we're pretty close to the end part, so because of that cutscene. Usually if you see that cutscene, that means we're pretty close to being done with this part. Also, what I was gonna let you guys know is that when we do get the achievement done for Taki mode, I do want to let you guys know that I will be switching the language to a different one. Not English, but a different one. So just letting you guys know. For people that speak Spanish.
Vaya, este lugar parece complejo. Tendremos que coger ese ascensor para subir. Así podremos salir. ¿Vamos a la izquierda o si no bajamos? ¿Miramos en ese camino primero?
Okay, we need a code, so let's go down here. I don't know why my brain was just trying to figure out where that the second to the last letter was. That was funny.
Listo. Ahora bajemos.
Hay agua corriendo.
Una esclusa en las cloacas.
Hay que averiguar cómo se abre esta puerta.
Lo tengo, el mando de la esclusa.
These ones are easy because it's like kind of like Spider-Man and stuff. Oh. Cancel. Yeah, I was gonna say it's I did it the wrong way on accident. That was technically the way I was meant to go. I just did it wrong because I was kind of tired that one.
¿Oyes eso? Parece agua.
Es ese camino.
Plus, I'm a little sore
Volvamos.
because I actually went on a walk for like a little bit today. I actually got some exercise in today. I didn't really eat that much at all either today, so like after this stream is done, I'm just thinking about like making some hot dogs or something.
Está inundado. Era de esperar. ¿Llegas a esas luces intermitentes?
A nadar otra vez.
No, it's fine. Just keep swimming. Yeah, I kind of do. Let's give you the one I already own. Alright, let's The only thing that kind of sucks is that towards the end of the game, there's a certain like outfit you get for you know, if you do a certain ending of the game. I don't like it that you don't get that armor set, personally. Let's do Raven's suit. It's been a while since I've used her suit.
Parece que estuviéramos dando vueltas.
No te preocupes. Estoy pendiente de la ruta.
Okay. To be honest, I really should have just made the hot dogs before I started my stream. And then like let it cool down as I'm doing the stream. I should have done that. But whatever. But that's how tired I am.
Este contaminó una cosa.
Oh man.
Experimentan un cambio los nativos.
Try not to think too much of it. I wish I was able to open doors like that. I'm actually being dead serious. I never had that much history. Dude, I just cannot see. Yeah, so I just used so for example, I just used Taki mode, and I just double checked to see if it will give it to me, some of the kills that I just got with Taki mode, and it pretty much didn't.
Estaba centrada en la caja. Perdonadme.
No pasa nada.
Este lugar me transmite calidez.
Hay pruebas de que hubo supervivientes aquí.
Es curioso. ¿Qué llevó a la gente a quedarse en un sitio así?
Todo lo que sé es que ahora somos los únicos aquí. Es lo que creía. Aquí se instalaron grupos de supervivientes. Por su aspecto parece que lleva mucho tiempo abandonado.
Entonces, ¿por qué siento calor?
Bueno, echemos un vistazo. Un peluche sin dueño.
Es viejo, pero huele bien.
Qué curioso que digas eso.
So, just to let you guys know, for one of the missions, you will have to come back here to get this bear. So make sure to automatically activate this, so you can pretty much teleport here instantly. So, just letting you know, because well, there's another one that's close by to here, but yeah, no, you definitely want to make sure you get here, because this teddy bear is part of a side quest that you have to do.
Esto es...
Los muertos son honrados aquí. Siguen esperando la salvación que les prometió Madre Esfera.
Dios.
Quiero enviar las memorias que quedan a Madre Esfera. Pertenecen a este sitio.
Te ayudaré.
Y yo.
Gracias a los dos.
Gracias. Good luck. I'm too drained to do that. I don't want to be mean in pup language, so. Usually when I'm pretty much drained, I don't usually... Yeah, I just don't think. So yeah, so right now I am trying to get that her level to like 100, just so I can personally, so I can get because after this mission is done, we'll be able to start using Daki mode, and so going to do the side mission specifically to support Lily and stuff is pretty much the goal.
¿Qué dices?
So
no dejan de empeorar.
Significa que nos estamos acercando a la...
Da miedo.
But yeah, no, most of the missions to get Lily's side mission is mainly doing like the missions from that board next to that the woman that I was talking to in Zion. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to go up here. Yeah, personally, me, I'm trying to save as much, like, my regular bullets as much as possible, and the rocket ones as much as possible, too. Because sometimes, like, you want to save the powerful ones for last.
Id, por ahí. Parece que este viejo generador aún funciona. Así se hace funcionar el ascensor. Odio estas cosas.
¿Por qué?
¿Nunca has visto películas? Es un tema recurrente.
And this one will get me money. I keep forgetting that this is a money one that I technically don't really need. So, but yeah, so you can kind of see that this platform is kind of like a little mini boss. You can kind of see that it's kind of like just like that. So. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, even though you have it dead, the monster dead, it still throws out the enemies at you, and I don't really know. It only did that because there was enemies here on this bridge is the reason why it didn't let me continue down. But I still don't I hate this part specifically because, like, I feel like if you hit all the dots and you destroy the monster, you should automatically be able to continue going. That's at least my personal opinion about this part of the game. Like, I can, because, like, definitely, like, if you're trying to play this part specifically on the harder difficulty, like, you know, I can tell you right now, it's very damn difficult. It was very difficult for myself, playing this part specifically.
Por cierto, ese ruido que oímos en el canal del escuadrón aéreo...
Sí.
He analizado el patrón y el ruido significa... Mátame.
Bueno, sabremos más cuando lleguemos a la fuente de la contaminación. ¿Qué significará?
But yeah, no, the reason why I'm definitely excited, you guys, is because, to be fully honest, a lot of the games that I do play on my PlayStation 5 Pro right now, or, well, not my PS5 Pro, when I used to have my PS5, no joke, there has been comparisons when it comes to the Nintendo Switch 2 and the PS5, and people are actually noticing that the graphics are 10 times better on the Nintendo Switch than the PS5. And that's crazy because, like, yeah, like, there's, like, comparisons, like, to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, or sorry, not Rebirth, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and when I look at both of them, because, like, I look at details when it comes to campaign games, because I love stories, but I also love the good, when it comes to, like, newer consoles, like, I look for graphics. details, like how good it looks and all that stuff. And 100%, to be honest, Hogwarts Legacy, just seeing some details during the Nintendo Direct for Hogwarts Legacy, for Fortnite and all those games that I do sometimes play a little bit on my Nintendo Switch, and stuff. I just I can definitely tell that I'm going to be seeing a very high difference. Um, and definitely even the games that I have right here, like my Princess Peach Showtime. Oh my God, I definitely feel like I will definitely see a big upgrade to the Nintendo Switch version, like the graphics wise. Even the same thing goes with the Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. I know for a fact I'm going to see a big difference. And it's not just these games. It's also the games that are coming out for the Nintendo Switch 2 system. And that's one of the reasons why I'm trying to figure out um yeah, it's just like I see a lot of amazing. Oh, like nope. Sorry. I just watched like a group of dudes being so dumb and hiding under a tree because it was raining, so it kind of makes sense to be under a tree, so it's dry. But it looked like it was lightning too that day, and they literally, no joke, got shocked pretty badly by lightning. um, but yeah, so but to be fully honest, another big reason why I'm personally excited about the Nintendo Switch 2. And sad, I'm also kind of a little sad for people that don't have the money or the time to get the new Nintendo Switch 2 system, even just the base Nintendo Switch 2 system. The reason why I feel bad and sad about it is because the only personal way that you will be able to play game the GameCube games um, through the Nintendo Switch Online service is pretty much, it tells you literally in the Nintendo Direct if you watch it carefully during the online service, is that it's going to be exclusively to the Nintendo Switch 2 system. And I know that most of you guys might think like, well, you have a GameCube, like, and they're getting putting GameCube on the online service. Of would I be getting rid of my GameCube? No, I physically will not 100% will not get rid of my GameCube here in my home. I have amazing games. I have amazing, like it's the same thing like when if they brought Wii games onto the Nintendo Switch online service. I'm not gonna get rid of my Wii games. Same thing, like it's just it doesn't matter what kind of system they, like I'm still gonna be planning on getting more old school consoles. That's still gonna happen. Like I'm still gonna be planning on getting the N64 system. I'm still gonna be planning on getting, a good decent amount of stuff. Like I do have upcoming stuff I'm planning on getting, like my, some toys and stuff like that. But um so yeah, so my like I said, my biggest thing is, like I said, um wait. So yeah, so I just all in all, like I do have a lot of upcoming things I'm very excited for. And the biggest thing is like I said, I just there's I'm being dead honest. Like in my personal opinion, I'm definitely hyped and excited for the Switch 2. I'm excited for all the games that are going to be getting updated because, like I said, I do have like games like Hogwarts Legacy and a good chunk of like other games on there that I physically own on the Nintendo Switch that are getting a big upgrade for the Switch 2. Like I said, specifically Fortnite and Hogwarts Legacy. Um, I definitely hope that my other big games that I have on there, like Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, gets maybe a little slice, a little bit of a small upgrade. Again, that's just like my personal suggestion, but I don't know if it's gonna actually happen. Plus, like
Por ahí.
in my personal opinion, the other thing I'm like thinking to myself is like, like why is all these big games coming to Nintendo Switch 2 right now? Where, like, come on, where is Star Wars: The Force Unleashed 2? That game is from the Xbox 360 era, and we still haven't got the second game. I haven't even finished the first game because of that reason. I'm, like I know that like when you play Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, you do kind of have to play a little, through the game like more than once to like to first play just to play the game, and then the second round to like find some secrets if you can, just to continue to build up the actual your abilities, and then the the fourth round, just to finish up the game. That's pretty much what I'm going to be doing for the Switch 2, for a lot of my games. Specifically, like for example, The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are going to be my top two big games that I will be putting a lot of focus on. Specifically because of, um, and I'm being dead honest, a lot of these games I'm going to be getting physical copies for when it comes to the Switch 2. Even though I do own the game on digital, um, most of the games I'm going to be buying anyways are going to be physical copies. Um, Mainly because I do like the case of the Nintendo Switch 2 system, so that's a big reason. But there's mainly a lot of other games that I'll still get a case for, like from like GameStop, Best Buy, or Target, or wherever games sell things. So, I'll still plan on buying a lot of games for physical copies, even though I have it on digital. Like Mario Kart 8, or technically Mario Kart World. I almost said 9, but then I said 8, and then I was like, wait, World. um, so, um, but when it comes to Mario Kart World, I'm definitely gonna make sure to wait until like maybe around the holidays, and maybe it might go on sale. That's when I'll definitely buy it. And not just that, but a lot of other games for Switch too. Because if I was to choose one big game for the Nintendo Switch 2, of a game that I don't own, um, it would definitely be between Elden Ring or Final Fantasy VII Remake. Um, the only reason is because those games are very difficult for me. Um, like even though this game is pretty difficult for me too. I've actually beaten this game on normal, very surprisingly. Um, it's pretty much, you can kind of tell based on this skin right here, because you can only get the skin by beating the game. Um, so there's a lot of I've done so much for this, like, and also proof of knowing that I've done so much for this game. I'm like I said, I'm one more achievement, and that's Taki mode. After I get that achievement done, I literally have 100%. like there's still some outfits that I'm still planning on trying to get. Like I was telling you guys before, for the under data bank, under fish, pretty much when you get these two, you pretty much get an outfit for collecting all the fish. Um, from the fishing guy that you talked to at the very beginning to getting all this other stuff done. But the only way to get the jumbo ones of the last two, you have to do certain missions to kind of like boost up your thing again just to get it done. So, yeah, it's a very it's plus I already used to own these ones. I kind of hate that I had to do them all over again, just to get them unlocked. But because I'm going to be getting this game on PC, um, um, technically specifically on Steam Deck. The reason why I'm excited for it is because if you guys don't know, another reason why I'm streaming this game too is because this game is having a brand new expansion coming on the same day as release for PC, specifically for Steam library. And I am super excited and hyped for getting that one. And that's why I'm saving some money specifically for that one. And in my personal opinion, I'm hoping, crossing my fingers and praying, that the Stellar Blade will get a bundle for with one of the DLCs, and I'm hoping it's the new one for $70. Um, Mainly because of it being out, I kind of feel like $70 with both the expansions, or the game being like $30 to $40, because the game's already been out for so long. And that makes sense. If you just want to get the game, just experience the game, to have fun with the game, boom, 20 or $30 to $40. But if you want both the expansions, to get new skins and all that stuff, then definitely, uh, you know, pay $70 to get that. I feel like that's reasonable price for for that. But that's just my personal opinion. But because, like I said, a lot of games these days are still expensive, even to this day. Like I can tell you right now, like, oh, I can go to like my old school store, and I can tell you right now, like a good chunk of the Xbox 360 games or original Xbox are going to be cheap as heck. But if you were to like go on the Xbox store or the PlayStation store, I can tell you right now that half of those games are going to be more expensive, because some of them are still $60. Some of them went down. I did notice that a good chunk of games did go down prices, like not for sale wise, but like physically down prices from like 60 to 40 instead of like $20 off, but not on sale, physically fully off. So like $40 is like the maximum now what it is. But like I said, that's only some of them, not all of them. Some of them are still $60, and they've been out for years. And I'm not talking about like 1 or 2 years. I'm talking about like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years. It's crazy. So I think I woke him up. I woke up the octopus. Sorry, octopus. I woke you up. Over with. Doing this move will kind of remove some of those yellow dots and stuff, but also just, pretty much easy. Because like I said, I've already been this mode on normal mode, so This is my favorite part. He even uses a weapon that's not even hers and just wrecked the crap out of her. Or out of him. It was great. It's like such a good cutscene in this game.
Estuvo cerca. Ese rival fue difícil. Eve, ¿estás bien?
Okay, so I know there's a lot of secrets here, but I'm not, I guess, you know, like I said, I'm not really going to be going towards like all the secrets. Because like I said, I really do want to get this Taki mode, you know, achievement done before I end my stream, so. Alright, let's heal for a little bit, save here, just in case I get bulverized by anybody else.
Un hueco de ascensor, pero sin ascensor.
¿Qué?
Ah, nada, es solo que no puede traer. No, está todo inundado.
¿Otra vez?
I hate when it does that. Go down.
¿Lo escaneamos?
Because the swimming under is easier for this part because there's so many enemies above.
Lo primero es
And there's no time limit of being under the water for her, so that
No lo
makes
sé.
it makes it easier for me.
Supongo que me hace pensar en mi nacimiento. ¿El agua de la Tierra no suele estar contaminada?
No es muy buena para el cuerpo. Solo de pensar en limpiar este dron me estresa.
I kind of know where the code
Lo
was.
tengo. Vámonos.
That's why I went straight to the code first.
¿Ya? ¿Y si miramos un poco más? Solo un poco.
Dime, ¿qué sentido tiene?
Para este tipo de trabajo hay que buscar muy bien.
Yeah, because I had an issue where, like, because, like, if the enemy spot you, you're kind of screwed until, because you can't even put in a code in it if, like, the enemy spot you and stuff. So it's kind of a sucky part.
Ha sido una pérdida de tiempo.
¿Una pérdida de tiempo? No ha sido totalmente inútil.
Todo eso me da igual. Solo quiero darme un baño.
And like I said, usually when it comes to me, I usually, and this is actually perfect, you guys, because like with me streaming this and like, you know, I might even stream it to like kind of like beat the game with you guys, because I'm trying to remember if I beat the game with you guys or not. I'm trying to memorize
¿Pero qué?
it.
¡Es una trampa!
¡Aquí!
That's one way to do it.
¿Estás bien?
¡Estoy bien!
Se derrumba.
This part was
Eve,
hard the
corre.
first day. The first day I did this, the first day I did this part on normal. Oh my god, this was. Did you guys notice that? Like I literally went. I'm telling you guys, as like me noticing this part. This game literally has issues. Like when you're trying to fall off like the edge or something. Like I can't show it to you here, but you guys kind of just noticed it. Where like I went to the edge and just to fall off, but it would not let me fall off for some random reason. Some games have that issue. At least it didn't make me have to activate that again. But yeah, so.
¿Estás bien?
But yeah, so what I was gonna say was, so completing the game is gonna be good for me. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. There we go. Oh. You're supposed to go down there. Oh, shit. Okay, this is very confusing. I have actually never died this many times in a spot that I know what I'm doing. Like, you're supposed to go down there.
¿Estás bien?
¡Estoy bien!
Se derrumba. ¡Caramba! ¡Eve, corre!
This is the part that I kind of freaked out about, because, like, this part was fucking crazy. Yeah, I'm dead. This is crazy. Dude, that lagged so hard. That was crazy. I'm gonna skip this part.
Me gustan los desafíos.
That was pretty crazy, actually, to be honest.
Yo también lo noté. Estoy nervioso.
The only reason why I can't see anything is because, like I said, that's how you're supposed to play this game. I can't see anything. Okay. Oh. Okay, don't have everything. Okay, really? Dude, can you fuck off? Okay, really? That actually started to piss me off. Because one, that thing was never there. That was a very surprising thing for me. That enemy was not there before. Like I said, I've played this so many times that on standard mode, I did see it there, but in story mode, there was nothing there. Story mode is like easy mode, technically. Because I'm trying not to get too mad at this game.
Eve, mira esto.
Es un legado del segundo escuadrón aéreo.
Vamos a comprobarlo. Quizá por fin podamos resolver el misterio de ese último legado.
Espera, un momento. Reproducirlo aquí provocaría al resto de nativos. Tranquila. Tendremos tiempo de revisar el legado después de recuperar el núcleo alfa.
Sí, por ahora. Deberíamos centrarnos en el nativo alfa. Lo guardo yo. Vamos.
Yeah, see, this is another cutscene that, like, this automatically, like, kind of, it just sucks because, like, well, technically, this part specifically doesn't suck because, like, I have so much money that I could just, like, kind of go here and just buy my stuff that I need. Technically, I can also do this, too. And that automatically, you know, gives me all of them back and stuff, so. Because, to be honest, I definitely need to get this going. Alrighty, let's do this. Nope, okay. I think I have it all done, though, but... Alright, here it is, guys, the boss, before we get to use Taki mode.
Sí, por fin hemos llegado.
Excuse me, what are you doing, bitch? Alright.
Mira, hay algo que cuelga. Parece una humana. Creo que está viva. ¿Qué hacemos?
Hay que salvarla de la contaminación.
¿Qué es ese ruido? No puede ser.
Taki. ¿Cómo puedes estar aquí?
¡Ah! ¡La señal alfa está aumentando!
¡Eve! ¡Es un naitivo alfa!
No, no puede ser. Es imposible.
Anything is possible.
¡Esquiva! ¡Ah! ¡Se derrumba! ¡Cuidado! ¡No!
I love it that I really did exactly what it told me to do, and it didn't let me do anything. Oh, dude. Can you stop running for me? One more. Was it in her wings? Couldn't tell.
Se acabó. Sí.
La subyugación se está retirando.
It's funny how like I've already beaten this part already, but it won't let me pass it.
Lo sabía.
Like I said, I'm trying to like kind of.
Ahora.
I'm trying to get to the tacky mode.
Sí.
And the only way for me to do that is going back to Zion. I think there's a still thing here too. I think.
Si pudieras hacerme tan solo un favor.
That's whatever.
Mis recuerdos. Madre Esfera. Envíaselos, por favor. La tarjeta de memoria se habrá destruido por estar contaminada.
No, en absoluto.
En ese caso, acabaré flotando entre las estrellas del espacio.
¡Taki! Te lo prometo, Taki.
To be honest, I'm
Que
like
tus
looking at my
recuerdos
phone
sean
just to see what the quality looks like. It
eternos.
actually looks really good for quality. All these Vin coins that I feel like I have so much of those. It's like crazy. Ugh. Well, at least we got done with this part, and now we're actually now at the part where we can actually go to the Wastelands area because we're going back to Zion, specifically to the chambers to put in the hyper cell. It just didn't show us that we got it and stuff.
Un miembro del escuadrón aéreo que llegó a convertirse en Naitivo Alpha. ¿Esto es obra del anciano? ¿Podría haber su tarjeta de memoria?
Toma.
Parece algo distinto al Naitivo anciano. Puedo discernir vagamente la imagen de un Naitivo con alas negras.
¿Alas negras? Es el que nos atacó a Taki y a mí. Tiene que serlo. Pero, ¿por qué?
Puedo percibir el odio, pero no la fuente del origen.
¿Por qué? ¿Por qué nos odia?
Es bastante habitual que los nativos estén en conflicto con los humanos. Pero esto...
¿Puedes localizarla?
Todavía no está al alcance de mi enlace personal. Y lo mismo para el otro Naitivo Alpha.
Necesitaremos otra hipercélula.
¿A dónde deberíamos ir esta vez?
Esta vez la hipercélula está en el extremo oriental del desierto, el abismo de Levoir. Esta tampoco será sencilla.
Deprisa.
Sí.
And that's where we'll be able to do some start the process of the fishings and stuff. So, like, even though we have the fishing unlocked and everything, yeah. You can kind of see right there, like, we already have it available.
Como bien sabes por propia experiencia, la lucha no es sencilla.
Por supuesto que lo sé. Y lo encontraré. Y cuando lo haya hecho, pagará por ello.
El tipo de error que no puedes cometer otra vez.
¿Cómo? ¿Qué es lo que has dicho?
Nada. Vamos a prepararnos para ir a Levoir. Ven al refugio cuando estés lista.
Change the outfit in. avoid him.
Caramba. Y ahora estás aquí. Tenemos una especie de conexión.
And yeah, there's a mission that we have to do with her to get that
¿Ves
thing
esto?
going.
Está bien, ¿no? Es una torreta de guardia.
And
Intento
luckily it's all
restaurarla.
in the Great Desert.
¿Quieres que te
so-
ayude a arreglar un arma tan peligrosa?
Like most of
¿En
my
serio?
stuff is in the Great
Sí,
Desert.
es peligroso.
When it comes
Si
to
cae
fishing
en las
and
manos
stuff
del
like
enemigo.
that.
Pero si cae en las manos adecuadas, ¿no ayudaría a defender Sion? Claro que son los centinelas los que necesitan esto. En cuanto a ti, voy a hacerte una oferta que no podrás rechazar.
¿Cómo que no?
No te hagas la dura. Y podrías pensártelo
¿Qué? ¿Dónde has...?
con cuidado. Ya, si viajas hasta el interior de una torreta de guardia, destrúyela.
Oh, it's
Y
called the
tráeme
Great
y no
Desert,
te
gotcha.
supondrá un problema.
Vale,
It's something
pero es
desert.
por el pueblo de Sion. No me interesa.
Trato hecho. Es beneficio.
Okay, so let's see if
Retra.
the
Pero
fishing thing is available. Oh, yeah, we do
Creo que sé
that
dónde.
one for the fish. Um, I'm wondering if it's because I don't really have the I think it's because I don't technically have the Great Desert fully unlocked right now. So I think that's just, plus I also haven't talked to that dude yet in the Great Desert. So that could be possible the reason of why. But yeah, no, when we come back here, we should be, Lily should stop us and then she would tell us about, Taki mode.
Eve,
Yep, there she
Eve, te
is.
estaba esperando.
¿tienes buenas noticias?
Sí, eso es. Bueno, ya he personalizado el dispositivo de Taki. Así que... ya puedes usar tanto el arma como las habilidades de Taki.
¿De verdad? Creía que ese tipo de cosas no eran posibles. Es increíble, Lily. Taki se habría alegrado de ver esto. Buen trabajo.
Yeah, so now I'm officially able to use Taki mode, so pretty much, for all that good stuff. So I might start the process of the fishing, but I think I'm just gonna
Lily.
take...
Acabo de caer. Hemos olvidado el legado que recuperamos en la...
Es verdad, se quedó en...
Voy a por ello.
Genial, revisémoslo.
Sinceramente, estoy preocupada por saber sobre qué va a ir.
Are you able to skip this? No? Okay. I wanted to change the outfit because I didn't... it would have been weird to, like, look at the same outfit.
Legado de Raven. Soy la única superviviente. La verdad,
To be honest,
la verdad siempre
based
me
on all of
decepciona.
her
Recopilé
recordings and stuff,
información
I
de
feel
los
like she's the
registros
one
del
that, like, killed
laboratorio
all
y
of her
recuerdos de los soldados de la
personally.
Legión. Siempre hemos seguido las instrucciones de Madre Esfera al pie de la letra. Era nuestro faro de luz, nuestra salvación, nuestra diosa. Sin embargo, en realidad Madre Esfera era una potente inteligencia artificial creada por los humanos. Hace mucho tiempo hubo un ingeniero llamado Rafael Marx. Él fue quien la creó. Madre Esfera trajo prosperidad a la raza humana, pero parece que ella cambió de opinión cuando creó a los androidos, su propia obra equivalente. Tras ver los límites de la humanidad y el potencial de los androidos, decidió que ya no había cabida para la humanidad. Nuestro Dios no es el de los humanos. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué adoramos a Madre Esfera? Ya no sé nada. Cuanto más sé, más preguntas me hago. Y todo me confunde.
Plus, the cool thing about this game specifically, it does not matter what ending you do for this game. Even though there's 3 endings for this game, each
Madre
ending
Esfera.
equals a journey
Un ser
continues
que
with
fue
each.
creado.
Means that there is confirming that there is going to be a brand new game for this game. I don't know what it's going to be called. So far, all I know is that it's going to be called
Con
Stellar
nuestras
Blade 2.
propias manos.
Cool, I can actually skip this one. Cool.
Adam, llévame al abismo de Lebuar.
¿Estás lista para salir?
Preparativos terminados.
Yeah, so like I said, all I'm gonna do is start the process of the fishing, and I think after that part, I think after the process of starting the fishing, I think that's when I will
Maldita sea.
pretty much
Parece que el motor está dañado por la
or
arena.
technically after
A
I
caminar
save.
desde aquí. ¿Te parece todo bien, Eve?
Sin problema. Tú cúbreme con el dron.
Sí, confía en mí.
Y en mí también, no te preocupes.
The
Hasta los
reason is
carroñeros más
because
curtidos se pierden. Ahora tenemos un mapa, eso.
so the main reason is because you will not be able to activate this, but like I'll kind of show it to you that you can't. Even though it does say saving, it pretty much it's sand, so
Con este campamento también hay problemas, sin duda.
it pretty much shows you exactly what you have to do
Parece que hay un
to
problema
like,
con el
get it working
suministro de
and stuff.
energía.
But that's not what we're gonna
El
be doing.
problema es que la
so.
torre solar está en medio de esa gran tormenta de arena.
My whole point of being here is specifically to continue the mission,
Eve,
to get a little bit
busquemos
further
a
in
los
the game,
Vale.
and also do the fishing. Those were like kind of the only 2 reasons of myself being in this place. And to avoid all enemies, I'm just gonna swim there. But yeah, no, being able to play like this game on my Steam
Adam,
Deck,
aquí.
but also being
Veo a
able to play games like
¿Qué haces?
Elden Ring and Final Fantasy
es
VII
Clyde.
Remake on the Nintendo
Caramba.
Switch is gonna be
No
cool.
esperaba que siguiera con vida. Hay gente que prefiere
because
vagar
I've
por
already
el
had
mundo
the
en vez de
experience of
limitarse a unirse
playing
a Sion.
Hogwarts
Siempre
Legacy.
acaban igual. Bueno, la mayoría.
Es...
Ya sé lo que vas a decir. Si te vas a sentir mejor, puedes intentar hablar con él.
No puedes estar aquí fuera. Un naitivo podría encontrarte en... ¿Qué? ¿Por qué es tan importante para ti? ¿Me escuchas? Datos manuales en la... No es un arma. Será una herramienta. Es elástica, pero no muy fuerte.
So yeah, pretty much what you have to do is pretty much this.
Qué grata sorpresa. ¿A todos los ángeles se les da tan bien todo lo que hacen?
¿Te he sorprendido? No me esperaba que alguien sentado en un sitio como este dijera algo así.
Cuando la extinción de la colonia acabó con todo, la pesca era lo único que me quedó. Arroyos deteriorados en la ciudad, embalses subterráneos, costas áridas. Deambulé por todas partes, acompañado de mi fiel caña de pescar. Sinceramente, creo que ya me había rendido. Bueno, de todo eso hace ya mucho. Llevo aquí bastante tiempo. Deleítate la vista. El agua está limpia. Es precioso. El mundo entero es un vertedero. No se me ocurre un sitio mejor para pasar el tiempo. Al cuerno con la voluntad de Madre Esfera. Maldecía todo lo que veía. Pero si fue ella quien me trajo hasta aquí, creo que puedo aceptarlo.
Ya veo. Has vivido mucho.
Quien más, quien menos, tiene alguna historia que contar. Tú también, ¿no? Yo no soy quien para suponer nada sobre los planes futuros de un ángel. Pero no dudes en visitarme de nuevo si te interesa la pesca, ¿vale?
To be honest, half of the time that I can enjoy my games, definitely when it comes to streaming, is pretty much nighttime only. Kind of sucks though, but yeah, it's true.
Sí, entiendo.
Pase.
I'm looking for the... Or do I already have it? That, kind of the reason why it was just, doing so much.
Hasta la vista,
actually... This is perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back. And go back to Zion. And then see if the missions are gonna be available now. Because like I said, I already have so many things done for the fishing and stuff, so oh god, I have to do this stupid mission before I go back. Oh no. Crap. I'm trying to figure out if I should continue or end my stream, because to be honest, I'm kinda hungry and I really do need to cook something. And I need to do it soon before it gets way too late, so I might stop here for stream wise. I would definitely have to actually continue this because there's no way for my because I just did that. So wait, let me see what happens if I do this. Oh, saving. Okay, cool. So perfect timing. So yeah, so I'll stop here. I might do another stream, not tomorrow, what's today? I might do it on Saturday, because I don't really have anything to do on Saturday. I might be going to the reveals on Sunday, so I'm not going to do a stream on that day. And I'm going to be busy for Thursday and Friday, and tomorrow I just kind of want to relax, to be honest, with the upcoming days being busy. So I feel like tomorrow I'm gonna relax. Thursday and Friday I'm gonna be busy. Saturday I can do the stream, another stream. And then, actually, as I'm thinking about it, I can maybe do some Taki Meadows. Let me see. Let me see how many enemies are over here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shove them all together. So far they didn't die in this. Okay, so I'm gonna check my achievements. So that should went up a little because I did get some kit eliminations on Tacky mode. So I was at 28, right? Yep, it did work because now I went from 28 to 31%. So, oh gosh, yeah, I can see myself getting this done. Definitely before the end of the game. Definitely before the end of the game being done. I can see myself. Was there anything here? No. Why was there like thing in there? Okay, so because I just did that, actually, I need to save again. Save right there. Alright, perfect. So, ending it right there would be definitely perfect. I just wanted to see if Tacky mode is officially active, that I can actually get an improvement. So I was correct about the achievement only being active after you get after Lily implants the Tacky mode into your system of the character. So it kind of makes sense that you couldn't do it before, even though there's so much enemies at the very beginning of the game. So, but it's fine. It's fine. We were literally in the middle of a desert that has thousands of freaking enemies and stuff. So, yeah. So for now, guys, until the next video, there's a good chance that I might get the Tacky mode done before, it's definitely gonna be between the fishing or Tacky mode. There's a good chance that I might do the fishing mode or the fishing, thing, on my own time, like in the upcoming days and stuff. I might just do that and then save the Tacky mode for Saturday's live stream as a, finishing up the game and getting the last achievement for, because like I said, the last achievement before I can get Platinum Trophy is doing Tacky mode, and Tacky mode is pretty much what I just did, and all I have to do is get eliminations. So I pretty much left the most easiest achievement of all freaking time for last. And so, yeah, I definitely cannot wait to get I've gotten a lot of achievements on live streams, but I don't think I've ever once got a Platinum Trophy live on this channel. So my goal personally is to try to do that, and so that's why I'm thinking about saving the Tacky mode specifically for Saturday's live stream. So, and I'm gonna make sure, I'm really crossing my fingers, hoping that my stream will work on Saturday. Because like I said, like lately, even today's stream didn't work automatically. Like I had to refresh my internet thing like freaking 5 times, even though there's nothing wrong with my internet. Because like I said, my phone is connected to the internet, and I was able to watch YouTube and on my phone like 24/7. So I know it's not I know it's not my internet at all. So it has to do with the connection, something between the connection between my internet box to the PS5 Pro, or if it, I think it's just PlayStation in general. Again, it's the biggest reason why I'm switching a lot of my stream stuff, vlog videos later this year, and continuing to do unboxing videos that, like I said, I am very excited about my upcoming unboxing videos. Like I said, the first one is going to be the actually, well, yeah, no, the dock station for my Steam Deck. That one is going to be the first one because, you know, I'll be pretty much being able to get it by the end of this month of April. And then the second one will be the Nintendo Switch 2 that's launching on June 5th. So pretty much June 5th will be the day that I will do the live stream of the unboxing video. Like I said, I'm very excited for both of those things. Specifically the dock station, because like I said, I barely have played on my Steam Deck, specifically because of how excited I am about playing on like using my mouse and keyboard for the Steam Deck. Because like I said, my Steam Deck is pretty much a PC but handheld mode. So getting the docking station, so then I can use mouse and keyboard on a monitor or a TV to play my PC games. I'm very excited. And it's not. And don't get me wrong, I have been playing on my Steam Deck. When I did say that I barely played on my Steam Deck. I have played on my Steam Deck, but it's like only one game, and that's Marvel Rivals. So I've been really just pretty much just focusing on that game lately on my Steam Deck. Just trying to do some daily missions, regular missions, and some like side missions of like, you know, for example, like play Luna Snow on different maps. Pretty simple and easy mission or challenge. So you know, just like that's what I've been kind of doing the last couple of days on my Steam Deck. Plus, there's a new season coming out that I actually have the money that I put down. Actually, I had like $20 that I've already spent towards Marvel Rivals. Sadly, because the game that I wanted to get was not on sale anymore, so I was pretty sad about that. I missed it by like a bit, like couple minutes and stuff, so I was pretty sad. But you know, like I said, I love Marvel Rivals, so and I know for a fact that I am gonna be playing a lot of Marvel Rivals when it comes to my Steam Deck. And this is the reason why I'm telling you guys this now, is because like I said, like when I do get the docking station, I will definitely be playing a lot more on my Steam Deck. And not just that, but when I by the summertime of June 5th, a little bit before summertime, I'm going to be really much 100% be playing a lot between my Steam Deck and my Nintendo Switch. So I will do my best to try to do as much streams, vlog videos as possible, so I can have at least some good decent amount of content onto this channel. I just don't know how much streams I will be doing. And so it's one of the big reasons why I am doing a lot of streams right now. And so, like, just myself getting the docking station right now, like, you know, I'll still do some streams. One of them being a vlog video to unbox it of the docking station and show you guys like what it is. And like I said, I might show you guys some content of, you know, some games and stuff that I will try my best to do. Because it's not like the Nintendo Switch where like it's a very small controller and I can just move around with it, where I'm physically using a mouse and keyboard through a docking station. So I'm hoping that I can find a game that doesn't really have, you know, I'm not too far in the game, or like I'm getting closer to a cutscene. Personally, I think Tomb Raider would be a good one, because I am at a part where I'm going straight forward, and then pretty much into a cutscene anyways. Well, I might do Tomb Raider, and the Tomb Raider I'm talking about is the one that is Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider, that franchise. But the first game. My goal is to get the other two though, but yeah. So like I said, a lot of amazing things are coming up, you guys. Oh. I'm just trying to personally, like I said too, like with myself, I'm trying to get a lot of things done, and I'm in the middle of doing stuff for a job, and or helping myself to get a job. Most people call it like a job coach, to kind of help you get into a job faster. So that's my goal. Because in my personal opinion, for the things, like with my upcoming things I'm going to be planning on doing, is getting an animal, planning on, hoping to have a girlfriend, because if I do get a girlfriend, I'm very definitely wanting to spend money for her, to like maybe get her things for her birthday or anniversary days, Christmas, and on her birthday, I think it's her birthday, but then definitely for stuff for like New Year's and anniversary, or sorry, not anniversary, Valentine's Day for next year. Again, that's only if I get a girl, the woman that I'm talking to right now, if we get together and stuff. So yeah, so for now, guys, looks like Eve wants to say goodbye too. Yeah, if you look away, oh, she stopped doing it. Usually if you stare at her like too long, she'll like start staring at the camera and like follow the camera and stuff, so that's why I always like have the camera like this, so it doesn't like know that I'm like, well, because you're looking straight too. Yeah, see how she's turning around just to see like what's going on. She knows her surroundings. But yeah, so like I said, there's a lot of big updates coming soon on this channel. Not just updates happening onto the channel, but like definitely continue to give you guys updates on this channel. The biggest reason is because the day after the Nintendo Switch 2 comes out, no joke, it was just posted today. Literally the day, as of today, the Summer Game Fest has announced that June 6th at 2 p.m. Pacific time there will be the Summer Game Fest, and that throws me off is because that's literally the day after the Nintendo Switch 2 system comes out, and that's crazy. So maybe I'm just out of it right now, so I might get some cereal or something. But yeah, so for now, guys, until the next video, like I said, my earliest stream will be this Saturday, for Tacky Mode Adventure. But like I said, I'm gonna be making sure, I hope to get, yeah, there's just a lot of things I need to get done, like, and not just for this game, but like just in general for tomorrow. Like, I need to shave tomorrow. There's a lot of things. Because my friend told me that because I am getting older, that my hair is getting harder and harder to, like, when you shave and stuff, it's gonna get harder and harder to shave if I let it grow out. It's kind of the reason why some guys, like, will just, like, let it grow to have, like, a full-fledged beard. But for me, I don't like beards because it makes me itchy and I scratch all the damn time, like a freaking dog or a cat. So, I need to, that's like one of the big things I'm going to make sure I do tomorrow, so. Plus, like I said, doing the fishing mode for this game. So, yeah, so for now, guys, until Saturday, again, I don't know what time. Personally, if I really want to, I would just kind of get it done and out of the way in the morning. Yeah, pretty much in the morning, just to get it out of the way. If not, then it'll be kind of like around the time that I start tonight, like around like 8 or 9. Because I don't think the Taki mode should take too long. Plus, with trying to finish the game, it's not going to take that long either. So yeah, so for now, guys, until Saturday. I definitely know there was some other stuff I wanted to talk about today, but because I'm so drained right now and so out of it, plus it's very late and stuff, so I'll just save it for the Saturday stream. It had to do with some games I just don't remember. Like I said, because my brain is so low right now that like I'm not even in think mode right now. Like my eyes are like halfway closing, so it just kind of tells myself that I definitely need to get off and start getting something to eat to continue watching my One Piece, because I'm trying to really catch up to the newest episodes that are out right now. So, but yeah, so for now, guys, until Saturday, the gaming update shows up. I'll see you guys this Saturday between the morning or the afternoon-ish, nighttime-ish. Alright, peace.